get them, and if you have a sewing machine, just throw a hem on them, or what's that called, a hem?
Mm-hmm.
We had one of our kids in our rig, and they said that our shades were old people shades, and we agree because they're dated, they're brown, they're just gross. So we're going to change them, we're going to update things, and it's going to take us about 5 minutes, and hopefully this can help you do the same thing. What we're going to do is we're going to take off this track, which is behind here. We're going to take this off, and we're going to replace it with a bar that we got at Walmart. All we did was measure from the inside of the box here to where we want it to end over here, and this encompasses that full range. We actually have to leave a bar out, but I'll show you that in a minute. So first thing that you got to do, we already took this shade off, so we're going to take this one off. So the curtains are held up in the track with these little roller things with these. And let me tell you, if you accidentally drop one of these and you step on this point, it'll wiggle. So what do we do with this? You roll it up into a nice ball, and you open up the door and whip it up. That's what we do. Okay, so let's get into this. In this box is the hardware, which we're not going to use, but it comes with a bunch of different things for mounting and drywall. And this is the center bracket, the center support. If you have a long span, you put this in the center to support the rod. But we don't, and we're not going to use it. This is some sort of an extender. We haven't figured out exactly what that's for. It's actually pretty heavy. So, and again, just screws and stuff. So these bars, they screw into the ends like that. And that's going to come in very handy in a minute. In the center, there's a thinner bar that goes inside. And this is threaded on one side as well. It's threaded here, that side's open. We're going to take this bar, and it doesn't matter which bar. Actually, it does, because we're going to mount this. That's offset right here. So we're going to mount this way, so this is out and it's accessible for the screws instead of having it in like this, because where we're going to put it, it's going to be right up inside, and to get the screw gun in here, it's just going to be a little too tight. You're not going to see it, so yeah, we're going to have the thicker bar towards the front, so this one is set up properly. So we're going to take this one off. And we will put the thinner bar on here. So now that's going to be our curtain rod. So the next thing that we have to do is get this track off of here, and it's a single track. It goes all the way around to the center of the windscreen up here. So this is the track, and it has these screws, and these screws here are square, so they're, you know, you need that type of a bit to get to it. So let's get her done. I'm actually gonna reuse these screws. I'm gonna use these to mount the brackets. So before I get too far, I have to change my bit to a Phillips head, and I'm gonna take the hold back, tie back. I'm gonna take that off. And we'll get that piece of that. So there's that. Now over here, this is the string that moves the curtains back and forth. So to get that, it's just clipped in down here. You just pull one side or the other and pop that out. That's all there is to it. So we're going to change bits. Go back here. Hey, can I show you something? You want to see something really cool? Come here, honey. Come here. Look out there. Look out there. Look out there. You see it? You see that right there? Yeah. We're smoking ribs. That's right. So it's helpful if you have somebody help you to hold the track, because it's all one piece. So when it comes down, this whole thing is going to come down all at once. So normally Joy would be helping me, but she's filming, obviously. Okay, I think that's it. So that's what it looks like when you get it out. So I don't want the screw to fall off in the yard, because that is not good for tires. So what do we do with the track when we get done with this? Like I said, it's all one piece. That's right. You open up your door and you get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up here and just kind of dry fit it to where we want it to go, to make sure it's going to look okay. How does that look? Or should it be back a little bit? Back here a little bit.
Closer to the door.
Closer to the door?
No, that's fine. No, you're right. Oh, did you hear that?
What?
I said you're right.
Oh. It's on.
And I'm thinking that we may want to use that center bracket, especially near the door.
Yeah, that's a little bit longer than I thought, so it's a little wobbly there, but it won't be so wobbly once I install it up. Okay, so now what you can do is take this bracket off, and if you want, you can put a marker or something and mark the hole where you're going to drill it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take a couple screws and let her rip, tater chip. So I'm actually going to put it right back in the hole that it was. So when I mount this one, I'm only going to put one screw in. How's that look?
Mighty fine.
Is it too close to the door? I think it's okay.
I think it's okay too.
Okay. Now I'll put one screw in there. And then we're just going to double check. So this right here is not tight. So once I screw that up in there, and it's pretty close right there.
I think we'll be fine. Because the bar is right here.
Yeah, but we have the rings, and the fabric all has to go between here. And that's not a whole
Right,
lot of
and
room.
that could be the separation between the two. It will be fine.
And if it's not fine, all you gotta do, unscrew it and move it back. So, yeah, that tightened up quite a bit. I think what I might do here is maybe actually take a piece of electrical tape or something and run it around there just to where the two bars meet so it doesn't rattle. Okay. So, now for the moment of truth. So we got these curtains, these panels at Walmart, right?
No.
Where do we get them?
Tuesday mornings.
Tuesday mornings. And they were, I don't know, like 84, 86 inches long?
96.
96. They were huge. But don't let that dissuade you. Get them, and if you have a sewing machine, just throw a hem on them. Or a, what's that called, a hem?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or, God, you could take it to a seamstress and they could probably do it for $5 or whatever. If you can't find the proper length that you want in the material that you want. We wanted this material because it looks nice. And we wanted the big grommets. So we have all that extra material from cutting those down. We have a lot of extra material that we're going to use to make valance boxes for the shades. So we took the shade boxes down. We're going to just get some wood, cover those up. And,
Or
what?
we may also make more panels to fill in the front.
Yeah, if this isn't enough, we have enough. You can buy these grommets at
Joann Fabrics or
Joann,
Amazon.
Hobby Lobby, Amazon, any place. And you can actually put these in by yourself. It's not hard.
We might even show a video.
Maybe. So, to put the panels on, you just unscrew the rod here, pull it back, and do your every other one. Just like that. Just like that. So we measured from about 2 inches down, because this is 2 or 2.5 inches, from the top of here down to where we wanted the curtains to fall, which is down here. Not too close to the panel, not too close to here, somewhere in the middle. And that's how we got that measurement. And then Joy and Mama B did the hemming. So we're probably actually going to put another panel in here, just so we can have the, you know, the kind of like the curtain pleated look. One, maybe two more, but regardless, there you go. We updated, and it took 5 minutes. Later. So we were, I always say so. Why do I do that?